dude.
Put your chips back. Where'd you go away?
You put the camera up.
Hi, we're back. Back with Jack and Sal here. We're having so much fun drinking our drinks and just eating some chips. We thought you guys would like to join us on this. We're so fun.
I don't know what we're doing yet. I'm super nervous.
So, we want to do another video because we're like just starting to kind of get drunk right now. We're not even really that drunk. Last time we filmed we were very drunk because we had went for a walk, like we do, and we took alcohol with us. Don't arrest us, cops. Tomato guy Joe.
No,
He's
but the last time we filmed was 5 seconds ago, and we were drunk because we drank.
Well, I was like, I still want to film, and Joey's like, yeah, if you could think of something to talk about, like, let's do it.
On the camera. Don't eat chips on the camera.
You're right.
So, and then you said, we're going to start filming a video, and you turned it on.
No. I gave him a list of things. I was like, hey, what do you think about these? He's like, they're boring. I don't want to do that. Let me start Googling stuff. So I Googled things people like, which is a very fucking weird thing to Google. Who's Googling that? Who cares what people like? Don't you care just what you like?
Google, if you're out there, show us the stats. I bet a lot of people Google that shit.
Yeah, it comes up. It actually comes up because I didn't think of that on my own. That actually just came up in like the...
Hold on.
It's midnight. Our Roomba just started.
Roomba.
I used to have a cat named Roomba.
No, you did not have a cat named Roomba.
I had a cat named Midnight.
You did not have a cat named Roomba.
I had a cat named Midnight. Mr. Midnight.
My cat,
we don't know if it was
my
a boy
cat,
or
Roomba. That's great.
So anyway, so then I was like, where was I? What was I?
You Googled what to make a
Things
video of
people
and
like.
what people like.
And we're like, we don't really care what people like. Sorry, this has to be off shoulders. We just read over that. We don't really care what people like. And so we were like, let me keep searching. And so I just wound up finding dating topics. 14 things to talk about on a date. Let's just start this off by saying I did not look this up before we went on our first date. Did you?
Yeah, I did. No, I did not.
I did though, however.
Who looks that up?
Knocked down a dirty martini before I went to go see you.
Yes.
Let's talk about that really quick.
Yes.
Go. What were you gonna say? You remember?
I remember our first date of reconnecting after dating years ago.
We dated when we were kids.
We were younger. And
I was 16, you were 20.
20. Obviously it wouldn't work out. So then we dated as we were older. And then...
I was like 26, you were 30-ish?
30. And then I met you at the bar. And you showed up and I showed up. You were there. You recognized me.
No, you showed up first. I went to the bar across the street, knocked
you
back
walked
a dirty
in.
martini.
Well, I was going to get to that. You walked in and recognized me. And you came up to me and said like...
He had long hair.
I had long hair and looked very
we were
different.
young. He had short buzz hair. Like, this was buzz. Like, it was very short. But when I saw him again after 10 years...
And you...
He had long curly hair.
Recognized me and you just came up to me and I was like...
I tapped you on the shoulder. Like that.
We started talking and then one of the first things you said was like, yeah, I was across the street having a dirty martini. I was like, what the fuck? I'm sober. I just came here.
You were
like,
sober?
Yeah, I just got there.
I didn't know that.
On time for our date. Like thinking it was like the right thing to do.
My friend was bartending at the bar. So I parked behind, if you guys know White Plains area, most of you probably don't, but there's like a parking lot behind Black Bear and I parked there and I walked into Black Bear and my friend was bartending. I was like, can I have a dirty martini? I'm going on a date. And I knocked back the martini, even though it wasn't really a date because I was the aggressor. And I was like, hey, we should hang out.
Still a date.
And he was like, oh, yeah, okay. And I was like, okay, so when? And he was like, okay, I don't know. And I was like, how about this weekend? Like, I was the aggressor.
You literally said...
It's like pulling teeth with you.
It's like pulling teeth with you.
Yeah, so I had to get him to come hang out with me. And then you were at Butterfield 8 at the... or Brother Jimmy's.
Brother Jimmy's.
You were at Brother Jimmy's. And his back, he was sitting exactly like this.
Yeah.
And I came in this way. So I came in from behind and he had long
I recognized
curly hair.
me immediately.
And I just tapped it on his shoulder like this. And then he turned around.
My hair right here looked like the Pringles guy mustache.
Yeah, it was like a mustache. He used to do this all the time. And then he like always put it behind his ear, yeah. And I had short hair like this, but it was not blue. It was dark. And I had like a longer bang, but it was short in the back. And
super good looking.
The first thing you said to me was, "Sweet haircut." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." Like, because most guys are like, "I like long hair." Long hair.
No,
I like long hair.
You look very good. Very good.
Do I look better now or then?
You look better every day.
Oh my god, he's so good. He always knows what to say.
No, but you do redefine yourself.
Thank
honestly.
you. I'm like Taylor Swift. I'm like, oh, times are changing. So am I. I love Taylor Swift.
You like Taylor Swift's music.
I love Taylor Swift. I think that she's just so young and like unfortunately like dating and living her life in like the public eye. But like everybody's going through this shit, but she's the only one who's like publicly going through
I'm
this
just saying you're like her music in the sense of redefining herself.
Yeah.
In that sense. And her as an artist as well.
Yeah. The artist formerly
I
known as
didn't mean
Prince.
it, yes. Yeah.
No, I know you didn't mean it insultingly. I'm just saying I love Taylor Swift. We're going to pretend that the coronavirus is not happening right now and we are just totally okay to do whatever we want in life because the first question is a little weird for what's going on in the world right now. So we understand, we know, we would not be doing this.
Questions?
We're going to ask the questions and we're both going to answer.
The live audience? We're
and
waiting for your feedback.
Live studio audience. That was everybody cheering. I feel like Oprah.
I'm going to edit that in.
You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Okay.
So whose question are you asking?
I'm just going to ask a question. We're both going to answer it.
And you're going to tell me?
That's food,
me?
probably. What do you mean? I'm going to ask a question. We're both going to answer the question.
Okay.
What? Okay. If you could hop on a plane right now, where would you go? Pretending that we're not in 2020 and we're not in the coronavirus and there's no disease that's like literally demolishing the world.
I would fly to California again, see my brother and sister-in-law, and then drop to Vegas. Because we did that last year and it was super cool, and I would do that again. You can go anywhere, I get it.
No, we're on our first date. We didn't do that yet.
Oh, is it a question you asked me on my first date?
Yeah,
or is it like, as partners on a first date, we do this together?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Because as partners on a first date, if I said to you, you're going to get on a plane with me and where we go, you're going to say, this motherfucker's abducting me, and this is scary shit.
That's weird.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
I don't think that's how the question goes.
Deep. You're right.
I'm going to say that's not how the question goes.
I just want to shout it out again. Thank you, Sarah. My sister-in-law made me these shirts, homemade. This shirt. And she also got me like capes for the salon. When she found out, I said in the other video, I was like crying when I opened up the package.
It also took me like 2 months to send her the graphics for that.
Of course.
Procrastinator number one.
He's so good. And I literally was like in tears when she sent me this. It was one of the nicest gestures ever done for me in my life. So thank you, Sarah. I'm going to continue wearing this, and plus we're filming all these videos in one day. You could always tell my eyeshadow.
So everyone who doesn't get that, when we fly out to California to see my brother and sister-in-law, Sarah being my sister-in-law,
and Dan being your brother.
Dan being my brother. And the reason why we'd fly out there is that was one of the best vacations we ever had.
Probably the best. We had a blast.
Flew out there. Stayed out there.
And Sarah's a planner. We're not planners. And she was like, hey, we're going to go to like this, what was it? Like
it was a food truck?
A food truck thing. And we were like, yeah, like whatever. Like we'll stay here and like, it was the day we got off the plane. We were like, we'll stay here and just like drink at your house. Like we don't care. Cause they were like, we're ready to drink. We're ready to party. And she's like, we're going to go do this. And we're like, we don't really care. Like, we'll stay home. Like it doesn't matter. It was so much fucking fun.
So much fun.
That we were like, thank God Sarah's a planner. Cause that was so fucking fun. Wasn't it?
Called an Uber, went there. Had like some street food off a food truck, was amazing.
It was really cool.
Saw some wrestling.
Sat at the fucking picnic table, the four of us just like chatted it up.
Super cool.
It was so cool.
And then partied with them at a few days in California, and then drove from there to Vegas.
We rented a car when we first got there, and they're like, you don't have to rent a car, like whatever. And we were like, listen, we don't want to be annoying to you guys. Like, we want to make sure we have a car if we want to go, if we want to do something. We want to be doing everything with them. But we also knew we were taking that car from California to Vegas. Mm-hmm. But we also saw the redwood tree,
Oh yeah, so we went to
woods. What are they called?
Muir Woods.
Muir Woods, yeah. We saw where the Full House thing was.
Oh yeah, we went there.
Like again, stuff that we would never plan because we're not planners and like we're just not good at stuff. We're like, give us alcohol, we're good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Like that's literally us. So like we would have never done that, and it was so fun.
Really cool. And from there we went to Vegas, partied for a few days in Vegas.
They had to go to work the next day. It was Labor Day weekend, so they were off that Monday. Labor Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. They were off that Monday, and then that that Monday into Tuesday, we're like, we're gonna get out of here at like 2:00 in the morning and start driving to Vegas. And they definitely did not believe us. And we wound up getting up. Their dogs were there. We like got up and we were like, all right, let's go.
Snuck
we
out.
drove to Vegas. I had planned the whole thing, and I thought it was going to be 5 hours. It wound up
5
being
hours.
8
It was
hours
8.5
because I never
or something.
actually clocked it. I was just like, oh, it's going to be 5 hours because I'm not a planner. And then I was like, oh shit, it's
But
going
it's
to
the
be
best
8
planning
hours.
we ever did.
We were driving through like the desert, and we were
The
like
coolest
taking
shit.
so many pictures. We're like, this is the most beautiful. I don't know why I keep doing this as pictures. We were just taking it on our phone. We were
No,
like, this
we
is the
literally
most
had
beautiful
Polaroid
thing.
cameras when we
They
did
were
this.
just actually coming right out, and we were like fanning them, like shaking like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
But like we just like literally, I could cry thinking about how good of
That was
a
a great
vacation
vacation.
that was. Like
Great
I would want to
vacation.
do it again. So I'm
So
gonna,
Dan and Sarah,
we love you guys. We love you guys.
love you guys.
Miss you guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. Okay, where's your home? We're gonna skip this one because both of us live here. This is my home. I don't know about you, but like more than this house being my home, like you're my home.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You're my home. Like you are everything. Like if you were to be like tomorrow we're leaving, I'd be like, yeah, we're leaving. Like let's pack up the pups. Let's go. I don't know. You wanna answer?
I mean,
I'm your home.
No, I was going to say wherever you are is my home, but I also love New York. I would not choose New York over you.
You would never move out of New York. You wouldn't. I know you
If
wouldn't.
you said I want to move somewhere, I would go. But I'm saying like, I love us in New York. I love New York. New York is great.
New York is great. New York is great. I love New York. It's so funny. So I have to say this. My parents, my mom like was born in Queens, grew up in Brooklyn. My dad's from the Bronx. Your family is both from the Bronx. Like
Yes.
they're city fucking people. Like my family has a restaurant in the city. Like they're city. Like I don't think it gets more city than that. And we're like total country bumpkins. We're like,
Yeah.
Don't you like that? Like I cannot be fucking bothered with
Compared
the
to
city.
them, we are.
Hell no. Like no.
I appreciate the city for New York Ranger games and Comic-Con and
Yeah,
fun
like
things
fun
like that.
stuff. Fun stuff. Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
about 20 minutes into the ride to the city, I want to go home.
Yeah.
So before we even begin the event that we're doing,
Yeah, I agree.
I'm ready to go home.
I agree. We're so.
I like New York City. New York City's amazing. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
You're great. I'll admire you
I
from a
like
distance.
country. Like nothing.
And
to me is-
during these times, it's even more crazy because everybody's right there on top of each other. It's a
Yeah.
scary time. It's like New York City's a lot already before this even happens.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
And
So,
like I love that. Like I love the smell of like freshly cut grass. Like it reminds me of
Yeah.
like my grandpa's property upstate. Like as much as I was like a city kid, like I was a country person.
what
I
did
didn't know
What
it.
did your friend's Melissa's uncle say?
My friend Melissa, if you're watching this, I doubt you are, but her dad said to us one time, we karaoke one night at this bar called Fogarty's in Bronxville, New York, and then the next day we were going camping for Melissa's 24th birthday. I'll never forget it. She's like 6 years older than me, and I'm going to be 34, so that was over 10 years ago. Not 6 years, 3 years. But anyway, so we were at karaoke the night, and her dad came out to like hang out with us, and then the next day we were going to go camping, and we were camping. Me and her dad were like cooking the food for everybody, and like knew how to camp and like knew everything. And he said, he was like, you might look Park Avenue, but you're Green Acres. And I was like, that is
Very
the
true.
best compliment I've ever gotten in my life, because he saw me like in my element, like singing karaoke, but then he also saw me like cooking eggs over like a fire.
It's very true.
Like
I see
even
that way
though
very much.
I don't do that stuff. Like you like take over like all
I mean,
that stuff.
if
Like
we're gonna
you're,
light a
like,
fire in the yard, I'll light the
Barney
fire.
paper towel man. Like you're like
No.
you do everything for us. You do everything.
Yeah, in that
You do
sense.
he does
but
everything.
you're down. Like you're
I'm
down.
down for the get down. Like I'm like, hey, you want to go like roll around on mud? Like let's go do that.
Mm.
You want to go like
I haven't seen that version.
I won't roll around.
I
On mud.
haven't seen that one. Oh, we did the Tough Mudder. Was it Tough Mudder?
No, it was Warrior Dash.
Warrior Dash. We did that. and you
Only
got
because it
money.
was like a donation to like St. Jude. Otherwise, I would have been like, my foot hurts.
No, you were a boss.
All right, what's the best meal you've ever had?
I don't know if I could say that on camera. Publicly. No. There's so many. What? I don't know what you're thinking. No. No. No.
All right, you don't have to be so
That's
aggressive
not-
about it. Jeez.
Super awkward. It's
Why
not.
would you say that on camera?
I was joking. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Well, I'm gonna say it. Forlini's restaurant. Duh.
No, Forlini's. So Forlini's is up there, but there's a lot of different. Forlini's is one of them.
I'm not trying to force you. You say whatever you want to say.
It's Forlini.
We
No.
love home cooked meals.
That's what I'm saying. I love home
We
cooked.
love going
I like
out for nice dinner.
meals that my family makes, meals that your mom makes.
Thai food,
Yeah, I like Thai food. I like all that, but that's not on the best.
hibachi, sushi. Like I can think of
Hibachi's-
pizza when you're in the mood for it. Depends on what you're in
Yeah,
the mood
but
for.
But again, like your mom's homemade pizza, or homemade meals from my mom, from my family, from your dad, from whatever. They're all up there.
Your
And
dad.
then Forlini's is up there too. Forlini's restaurant is just one of the best. It's hard to say the best. I'm also like addicted to food. I'm addicted to food.
I'm still a dick. I'm addicted to food.
Yeah, I like food.
All right.
It's hard
so
for me to say
that's-
that.
If this was the first date, that
If it was the
would be
first date, I'd
answer.
probably failed that question. She'd probably leave, and I'd be like this.
Did you have any nicknames growing up? Any nicknames now?
Mhm.
What are nicknames?
So, I think you know this one already,
I don't know.
but through what is it? Private investigation, through like all our detailed investigation of things, I was actually on your brother's hockey team
Yes.
as a kid.
Yes.
So as a kid, we played hockey in the Bronx, and we played roller hockey, and I was on Waterbury Hockey League.
Wait. This isn't part of investigation. I literally pulled up pictures and I was like, oh, because I have all.
Well,
my
hold on,
parents
hold on.
got a divorce, so I inherited all this stuff. And I was looking through my parents' photo albums, and I was like, oh, this is my brother playing hockey here. And he's like, I was on that team. Literally, that's how it happened. He's like, I was on the
But
team.
your brother is 4 years older than me.
3.
Is he
You
3?
guys were in high school together,
Yeah, so I was a freshman, he was a senior.
so you're 3.
But at the time of playing Waterbury hockey, I was like 11.
They went to the same high school, coincidentally. My brother was a
Before we
senior,
knew each other.
You were a freshman, before we knew each other.
But at the time of playing this roller hockey league in the Bronx, I might have been 11 years old, maybe. So your brother would have been 14.
No, you guys were that young?
Very young.
Holy crap.
And as a young kid, I was super skinny and dweeby. I had these like big glasses, and I was like super uncoordinated. And I played on the Mighty Ducks, which was the team in this league.
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack. We did the flying V. We did not. But
Did you do the knuckle puck?
like I would practice it, not in real life. I would practice it.
Were there
No,
Bash
no.
Brothers?
No.
Then
no,
you
no.
were not on the Mighty Ducks. Go ahead, go
The
ahead.
team was the Ducks.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So the team was the Ducks, and yeah, I was on the same team as your brother. And what was your original question? Because I want to stay on track here.
I don't even have a clue. Oh, nicknames.
Nicknames. So there was this big dude on the team who was probably like 2 years older than me, but to me I was like this big, and he was a big dude, and he called me Squints.
Was it my brother?
No,
You
your brother
sure?
was at the time. Your brother was not a big guy at that time because I was like 12. Your brother would have been 15.
Okay.
I played with Bullfrog.
That was my
I
brother's
played
best
with
friend.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
I played with those guys.
That's how he knew. He's like, because on the back of the jersey it said Bullfrog. He's like, Bullfrog?
His name was Jeremiah.
He's like,
Jeremiah was a Bullfrog.
he's like, I know him. And I was like, yeah, that's Jeremiah. That's like my brother's best friend at the time. And he's like, my parents would always comment on the fact that his jersey had Bullfrog on it. And I was like, yeah, Jeremiah was a Bullfrog. Like, as if, like, that was so normal for me, but, like, your family was making a joke about it, but it was like, no, yeah,
And we have
of
pictures.
course.
There's pictures of like you at those games.
I feel like I remember seeing you there, and I would have had a crush on you because I would have been, like, the underdog.
I was like this
I
big.
had such a crush on him.
I was like this big.
He has glasses and he's little.
I was glasses.
And I would have
I
been
had
like,
glasses. I didn't wear
love
contacts
him.
then. My glasses would be all foggy during the game.
But anyway, so the big guy.
So no, he called me Squints from Sandlot Because Squints had the big glasses and was like the little skinny neck guy.
I love it.
So Squints was my nickname. That was
Any other nicknames?
That was a nickname. That's pretty much it.
Mine was Roni.
Always.
As in macaroni, as in rice-a-roni. And my dad came up with it because he said when I was born, there was a song out about something Roni. And I think it was Moni Moni.
He also
got the words wrong.
He also gets things wrong, so.
Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this, we love you. But then I think, was it Having a Roni? Remember that song? It was like out for like a really short time. But then I'm like, I'm not sure if that was a song. But anyway, he said there was a song about being Roni something, and that's where he got the nickname from. So my nickname growing up, to this day, my dad just texted me today saying, no Roni and Joey, sad face because of the quarantine, so we can't hang out. And like literally, like my cousins still call me Roni. My other cousins call me like Roan Dog, Roan. It's like my name. Like Erica's not my name. Roni or Roan. My dad used to call me Roan Dogs when I was little, and then my sweet 16, he's like, no, you're so beautiful. I have to call you Roan Fox. So like for like a short period of time, he was calling me Roan Fox, but that didn't really stick because I was not really pretty. Anyway, so Roni's my family name for like ever. And my cousin Joey, Stacy, if you're watching this, my cousin Joey would call me Easy-E. I think he was like a rapper or something, but that's what he would call me.
I think he was a rapper or something.
Okay. Nicknames growing up. Next one is, what were you like as a child? Don't read what other people wrote.
I can't read that. I was like a little, like, I had the nickname Squints. So I was like a little skinny neck, little guy. Glasses at a young age. Super insecure. Yeah, that was it.
I was very weird. It was very weird. I'm still weird.
You're still weird.
I don't think I grew out of it. I would like hide in the closet
Still you.
from like the family and like write notes about what
You've
everybody
done
was
that.
doing.
You've done that recently.
Well, for you, I like hide in the closet and I like jump out and I like yell because I think it's funny. I was very strange. I was a strange kid. I
still hide in
never
the closet.
felt like I was in place. I never felt like I belonged in like anything. I always felt out of place. So like for me, I was very, very, very weird. I never was like,
I don't think
yeah, this is comfortable. Never. That never has happened for me.
Yeah.
Ever. What's something I wouldn't guess about you? I think I know everything about you, so this is gonna be a hard one.
Something you wouldn't guess about me. You know everything about me.
This might be hard. Like maybe we should skip this one because like, what would you not guess about me? What would I not guess about you?
On a first date, though. On a first date.
I don't fucking know anything about
On a
you
first date, I would say
That's
that.
so stupid. What do
No,
you know about
no.
anyone on a first date?
Because I think on a first date, I think now in life,
Okay.
you know more about me. On a first date, I bet you wouldn't think that I was as insecure as I am.
Mm-hmm.
I would bet that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I project confidence in
You
a way.
You do.
But,
I bet you wouldn't think I was as goofy as I am.
no, I knew that already because I knew you already. When we met when we were younger, we were all
Isn't
goofy.
that funny?
You were not as funny, but you laughed like crazy at me.
Well,
and
I
Eric.
love laughing. I love laughing, so.
But it was me and Eric and you and Candace, and you cracked up at everything we ever did.
Well,
And
you guys
then
were like the cool, like, kids in your
We were
20s.
not cool.
And we were like little kids, and like, we were like 16,
We were not cool.
17. Like, we were like little
But
girls.
you laughed at everything. But I'm saying, like, you definitely, like...
But would you think I am as goofy or weird as I am? On a first date.
If I didn't know you prior, no.
You would think like I'm probably like,
I'd be like...
serious.
I would have thought you might have been, like...
Have my shit together.
more like-
maybe.
Yeah, I would say serious. Like, I don't laugh at your jokes.
Yeah,
Serious.
like I take myself serious. You
Yeah.
probably think I take
I would've
myself
thought that. I
more
would've thought
serious.
that.
But
Yeah.
like I feel like I
But
don't take myself serious.
on
at
a
all.
first date, as mentioned before this, when you came up to me, it was instantly like,
Yeah, yeah.
nah.
I feel like
But
it was instantly
if we
like,
met outside of that situation,
Yeah.
I would have thought that, yes.
But like, okay, the other day when I was in the room and I was naked and I was like, oh, I'm like Mystique, and I was like, why are you around like this?
Naked.
Would you ever think I would do that?
This is embarrassing. We're on camera
I'm not
right
embarrassed.
now.
Would you ever think I would do that? As
No.
like, when you first started dating me on our
I'm
first
not
date?
going to talk about this on camera.
Stop! We still live. We live together. Like,
Right.
you've seen me naked. Hello, everybody. We live together. Like, would you ever think I
Right.
would have done that? When
No,
we were like,
I would not have.
on our first date, you'd be like, no, she takes herself way too serious for that.
Yeah,
I feel like you would think that.
Yeah.
I feel like the outside world projects me as like this person who's like so serious, and it's like I am so the opposite.
People who know you're not that.
There are a few things I take serious, and that's like money,
The coronavirus and money.
and like don't fuck.
And
with
her dogs.
Yeah, and my relationship. Don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
What's on your bucket list? That's hard. It feels like a long list.
I never thought about this. I probably should because I'm an old dude now. I always consider myself young. On my bucket list.
You're not old.
I hope it's things like I think it's things that were on the bucket list together, but like get an RV and drive the U.S.
That would be fun.
Travel a bit more. I don't know.
I got a few, but I don't want to say them because they're not for like the rest of the world.
Whoa.
No. Don't
Some bucket list stuff. So they're not.
Just some goals that
They're
we have
not-
that we don't want to share with you guys.
They're not sexual, guys. Everyone who thought it was, it's not.
What do you think your most attractive quality is?
I think I portray more confidence. I think my confidence.
That's a good one.
Because I feel like I feel confident until I watch these videos. And then I watch it and I'm like, oh, that's me, that guy. But no, I think my confidence, and I think I'm funny.
I'm gonna say, attractive quality. My eyes.
Your eyes. I was gonna say your eyes.
Really?
Yeah, your
I was
eyes.
gonna be like my personality. I'm so much fun, and then I was
your
like,
eyes are awesome.
I think my eyes actually.
Your eyes are awesome.
Are they?
Yeah.
Staring at the blue eyeshadow, I'm like,
Your eyes are awesome.
thank
And
you.
you hide them behind glasses, so don't
I
hide
what?
them. Don't hide them behind your glasses.
Stop! You're so cute. I was wearing them because we've been like homebound.
We've been homebodies and
I haven't put on makeup in so long. As a
we
first
showered today.
That's why I'm like, we gotta get all the videos done because this is a rare
Because
occasion.
we're clean. If you could smell through your camera.
We are clean, but I can't smell. What's been the most significant or best year of your life so far?
2020.
Okay.
Without doubt. It's sad because we're in a weird environment, obviously, with coronavirus and everything else going around us right now. But 2020 has been great because we're naturally introverts and we like to be home. We've had success elsewhere.
We have.
And now being able to stay home together, and our home construction is completed, and we have Forlini's Beauty Bar completed, or at least satisfactory.
The Scala Holdings.
I just think that right now we're in a place where it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I think the future is scary because of what's going on, but in this moment, I'm going to say 2020.
I agree.
And if you look back on this, it might be different, but right now, 2020.
2020 has been a really good year for us, so hopefully things continue.
Hopefully everyone stays healthy and happy and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
hopefully like people stop getting sick and like we can find a cure, but like it's
Stay
still, like, a
home,
year for-
everybody. Wash your hands and
Yeah.
stay safe.
Tell me about your family. No, just kidding. Don't. And I will not tell you about mine.
We're going to skip this one.
If you won $1 million tomorrow, what would you do?
All right, so
If I had
$1 million. So here's my perspective.
Is bullshit.
I was gonna say.
I would pay off our house.
Mm-hmm.
I would buy our summer house that we want, and the rest of it, which would be very little, would go into like
Investments.
my IRA or your
Yeah.
401k or the stock market.
And then we'd still work for another
And we would
a
just
million
work.
years.
We would just work, yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe
agree
we
with that.
wouldn't take our jobs as serious because we'd be like,
We would be
not that,
comfortable.
like,
We'd be
I
extremely
think for me,
comfortable.
I would take less days in the salon and be like, I'm only gonna like work on my clients that I actually like, my regulars. I wouldn't take any more clients, and I think you would just not take it as serious.
Yeah,
I think
wouldn't.
that would be probably the
I wouldn't let.
because our lives wouldn't be.
We
Dependent
would be
on
very
it, dependent on
comfortable.
it, you know, like
We wouldn't be dependent on it, but
I'd probably make more YouTube videos.
we also would not have the ability to stop working.
no way. We would just be able to pay off our debt. Like
Have to say though, given the opportunity, I love what I do for a living and I love
Yeah.
working, but opening up some kind of shop,
Oh, you would love that.
like a burger place or
He
breakfast
wants to open
place.
up like a
or
sandwich place.
Sandwich place.
We want to do it like
That'd be
together. We
cool.
want to.
I would
want
be down with that.
I'm not into like the cooking thing, so like I would love to be like, hey, on like one end, like you get your like apps, your food, your breakfast, and the other end you get your hair done. You get like some like beers somewhere or like drinks. Like I think that would be like an ideal place for us, but like that's probably a shit ton of insurance to have to pay for, like, because if you get some hair in your
if
food,
we had
like,
$1 million come our way for Lenny's Beauty Bar, coming soon.
Coming soon when we hit the lottery, but we don't play the lottery. So.
We don't play the lottery.
What are you most afraid of?
Like fake things,
Whatever.
things that I consider fake.
Supernatural
things. A lot of ghost stories.
We do. We have a lot. You guys want to hear them?
If anyone else tells me a ghost story, I just don't think it's real because you could lie. And in theory, I could lie right now telling my ghost stories. But those things freak me out because they're not explainable. So one thing, when our bedroom was right behind us and we laid here and nobody lived upstairs,
It was vacant.
Erica and I lived upstairs and we moved downstairs.
And all of our storage was upstairs.
All of our storage upstairs, no physical beings.
No.
And we slept down here, and we heard I don't know if you picked this up on camera, we heard like a knocking in the middle of the night, and we were both awake. So as a joke, I went back as like a goof, and we were like knocking, and it knocked back in the same cadence.
Yeah, it was like right back.
It knocked back like 1, 2, 3, knocked back. It went on like even again. We were like
any.
We did it multiple times.
It would do right back. It was very weird.
If we did like 2 knocks, there was a pause and then 2 more, and then if there was 1, there was a pause and 1, and to the point that we believed it was supernatural, and being that I am definitely afraid of that stuff, and
I'm interested.
She's
but afraid.
not.
It's like weird. Like I'm like I want to know more because I feel like I feel the feelings. I want to know more, but I'm also like kind of afraid. I am.
Yeah, I'm more afraid.
You're way more afraid.
I'm way more afraid.
Yeah.
So it's definitely my fear. But anyway,
I sent him to his parents' house. I gave him the address. I was like, go to his parents'
They're
house.
into
They
ghosts.
love ghosts.
They're into
like,
ghosts.
go over there, like whatever.
they
never heard
they want.
Sometimes we would be in the room and all of a sudden the smoke alarm and the dog.
Okay.
They're all linked together. All the smoke alarms in all the house are downstairs
linked, yeah.
and upstairs are all linked. So if one goes off, they all go off. Only the ones in the dog room would go off.
So only the one in the dog room goes off.
And it wouldn't set off any other
for no reason.
other ones.
The dog room's in the back of the house. There's no kitchen. There's no smoke. There's no CO2. There's no nothing.
The only one that would go off, and it wouldn't set off any other ones.
So that it would go off, right?
Yeah.
And it would freak
And
our
the
dogs
dog
out.
would
The dogs freak out about it.
freak
And we always
out.
made this joke like the dogs are scared of this ghost haunts the dogs.
Sorry, I have to say. One day I was going to work, and I went outside the door over here, and in the shadow of my car, I saw a girl sitting behind me. And when I looked behind me, it was just the house. And I was like, remember when I told you that? And I was like, that was really weird. And then I had a dream. I think it may have been before that. I think it would have been the night before that. I had a dream of this girl who got kidnapped. And she was like, it was very strange, but she was like telling me where she was. And she was like, I am in a box that this guy put me in like a treasure chest almost. That this guy put me in, and it was like kind of like a tiki bar kind of atmosphere, like in New Rochelle, like a very like outdoor bar kind of area. And this guy who was like in a suit like put her in it. And then when I went to the car that day, I looked at my car and the reflection showed a girl sitting behind me. When I looked behind me, there was nobody there. It was my house behind me, and I was like, that's fucking weird. Like I told him, I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of freaked out by this.
That one night, it was very late, 2, 3 in the morning, something. I don't know the time. But the smoke alarm goes off. And when the smoke alarm goes off, every smoke alarm in our house goes off, and also in the upstairs apartment, which is where your mom lives.
Yeah.
And they all went off at the same time, and your mom woke up.
Oh, I forgot about
and
that.
Called us and was like,
we
what's
had a wedding
going on?
the next day. We had a wedding in the morning, and it went off like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
And we were like,
and
I don't know.
Like, were you
We
smoking
ran
in
around.
the house? And she was like, no. She's like, it woke me up. Like, I have no idea what just happened.
And we went everywhere and looked, and like, we joked that it started in the dog room. We joked like, oh, it's the ghost again in the dog room. Like, now the scary part, where it gets scary. This is real. So, the other day, this is like 2 days ago, And we've
I
had
think it
all
was
these.
yesterday. I think
It
it
was
was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was.
And now we're both working in the dog room or the office, and the dogs are both in there with us. I'm on a work call. My headphones are on. Erica's editing a video.
But I was
headphones
also
are in.
texting back this company who just reached out to me on Instagram. So I was in an Instagram message texting them back
With your headphones in.
with my headphones in on my laptop.
And my headphones are in. I'm on a work call. We're sitting there and we hear, "Hello."
A woman's voice.
A woman's voice. To the point that I'm on a work call and I tell everyone,
He
I'm
looked
like,
at me like this.
I look at Erica, and we
I was
both
like-
stop, and she goes like this, I don't know, and I say, "Hey, can you hold on 1 second?" I put my call on hold. Erica takes her headphones out. No matter what happens in our house, our dogs are barking.
Yeah.
They're running around. They get crazy.
A car cannot
A car could drive by. They're
without our
nuts.
dogs going nuts.
We got the Ring doorbell on the front of our house. We got cameras. We see it, everything. And I'm like, Alexa, I'm like, show me the front door. So it shows me no one's at the front door. So now I'm like, Erica, don't go out there. So then I go out to the window and I'm looking out the window. I would have felt like I was gonna open the window and see somebody.
Yeah.
And I was scared to think like.
But it was weird. It was like almost it trailed off weirdly.
Yeah.
It was like
Hello?
It was very weird.
And it's like 10, 15 minutes later, and I'm like, are we not going to talk about this? Like,
You couldn't drop it for the
I'm like, we heard it go, and then
we
we
went for a walk.
go
He's like,
out.
are we still not going to talk about this ghost? And I was
So-
like, I think the dogs are so used to hearing this ghost around that like it
But-
didn't even affect them.
Yes, maybe the dogs. So they're laying on the couch.
Maybe they're
and
like,
and maybe
no.
it wasn't that. I think the original question is like things that scare you. That's it. Like supernatural shit.
Death scares me. In case you guys are wondering, I am very afraid of death. What the fuck happens afterwards? That's the most scariest thing. Who do you talk to the most?
You.
You.
Easy.
If you were stranded on an island and could only take 3 things with you, what would it be? Duh, this is easy.
And you can only take 3 things.
You, Roxy,
You, Roxy,
Dolly.
yeah. If it's not people and animals, like if it's not that, well,
Music.
like music, you gotta play it.
Well, I was thinking like
You
my
got
phone, but it's
electricity?
like, nah, I have no reason to talk to my friend.
But I'm saying you got electricity, you got Wi-Fi, you got something. What do you got?
A disc jockey, like a CD player. Like I'd be
So
concerned
you
with that.
need a CD. Then that's 2 things.
All right, CD player, and another CD. That's what I would take with me.
What, you gotta plug it in. I mean, you got power.
No, batteries. Batteries, a CD player, and a CD.
Wow. So you're
I-
done. You're
I-
done
I'm
in like
good.
12 hours, 8 hours. You're done.
Well, no, because like I could like, what is it, pillage or something. Like I would be able to like
Oh,
live on the land.
what does that say? Open it up.
It doesn't say there's nothing on the island. It just says like.
A deserted island.
No, it doesn't. It says if you were stranded on an island,
Oh.
are we on the Bahamas? Or are we
Yeah.
on, in
Could be like Puerto Rico
Hawaii?
and you're
Like
just
I'd
fine.
be like, hell yeah! Like I'm
All right.
good. Thank you. This is great. This is amazing. I'm just gonna listen to my disc jockey and I'll just be set. Like I'm fine.
What kind of Walkman are you bringing with you? Is it CD?
Probably a CD because
yeah.
cassettes are a little annoying.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't care for anything. I just want music. That's all I want.
So you're
Music.
Cool. You're cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. I am. Music, sunshine, and like coconuts or something. Like maybe
Great.
like a pina colada. That's it. Go ahead. What would you say?
So I was thinking like a deserted island, obviously, because I think that's more.
Stranded on a desert island.
And as long as it's me, you, and the pups.
Yeah, as long as we're together.
As long as
I'm
that's
good.
not
It's like a
considered-
being on a cruise. That's it. Make it good.
Alcohol, music.
And you're fucking shitting on me.
No, I mean music's a necessity. I'm joking on you because it was like a good radio with some decent reception. Antennas. The antenna, aluminum foil hat. Like no, but alcohol, music. If it's us and the pups, there's not
That's
much
it.
else. Yeah.
This is our life. Like
So
us,
alcohol,
food, alcohol, music. That's it.
music.
And some cameras to film some shit. Who? All right, let's start. This is the last one. Your idol. Who's your idol? And why?
I don't know. That's a tough one. My dad.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, my dad.
Why?
He's a good guy, good role model. Busts his ass, works hard. I try to be like him. My dad.
Oh. You're gonna ask me?
Yeah, of course. I thought that was like the nature of the game. Who's
Ferris
your role model?
Bueller.
Stop. Stop. It's supposed to be serious.
Alright, serious. Who's my role model?
Supposed to be serious.
Like somebody I idolize?
No, who's your role model? Like who do you want to base your livelihood existence
Oh
on?
my god, Dolly Parton, duh.
Good one.
She's bomb, man.
She's bomb.
She's badass. She's
She does a lot of good things.
Badass. I
So
love
we
her.
went to Dollywood, and that was
awesome.
awesome. And then we
She's
found
like
out.
such a pioneer. Like she just like
Well,
is like I'm gonna have an amusement park.
But we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And Gatlinburg is super close to Dollywood, which is Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And like a year later, that whole place went on fire.
Yeah, it did.
And it was
did.
terrible.
And she donated.
Like a ton of funds down there and a shit ton
of.
of book. Like she did everything right by that area because she built that whole area up and did right by them. And all of a sudden I was like, I didn't know she was a humanitarian. And then
Yeah, she's huge.
she does all this great shit. She does everything.
She has like this whole book thing that she does because her dad was illiterate. She donated to the Gatlinburg thing because like that's like her fucking jam. Like that's like where she thrives. She gave like $3 million, something crazy, to that guy who she wrote the song for I Will Always Love You Too. She just
We
donated.
saw that on Drunk History.
Yeah, we love Drunk
We get our
History.
news from Drunk History.
She also just donated $1 million to the Corona
Yes.
COVID thing
And-
to try to find
and
a cure.
Try to convince other people willing
Yeah,
to donate.
she said like I'm donating this so that
People
other
who
people
can
who
afford
have
it.
money will donate.
Meaning,
she's just
like,
fucking awesome. Like,
the very rich people out there.
and like she didn't grow up in like our time. She grew up in like a time like you had to go cook and clean and like go like do the dishes because like that's what you do. She was like, no, actually, I want to be like a singer, actress, songwriter. I'm also going to open up an amusement park, and I'm also going to like have a charity for people who can't read, and I'm also going to donate books, and I'm also going to donate all my money to all this stuff. And I'm also, hey, you know what? I wrote a song about you because I'm leaving you, but you know what? I really like you, so I'm still going to give you the money that you're suing me for, even though you're being a dick for suing me. She's amazing.
Yep.
Like, who
I
does
agree.
that? She's fucking amazing. So
She's
anyway,
awesome.
she's my person. Not that I'm ever gonna be on her level, but like, hey, I can dream.
No,
She's
that's
fucking
cool.
awesome. She's awesome. Yeah. All right. We're gonna wrap up this video. I want to eat these chips because they've been staring me in the face. I love you guys so much. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I think we're pretty much out of things to talk about, but I will Google some stuff later so that maybe we can find some stuff. But we really appreciate you guys watching. We hope that you guys like and subscribe and comment down below anything you guys want to talk about. If you guys want to tell us some things to talk about, what you guys think about our what we're saying, whatever it is. If you guys don't like this video, you guys can give it a thumbs down. As you guys know, it still helps out the channel, so we do appreciate it. And that is about it. We hope you guys are enjoying your time home with the family that you chose for yourself, because that is what's going on right now, and this is the only time you're ever going to get with the people that you chose to have a family with and the people who you chose to be in your family. So we hope you enjoyed this time, and we love you guys. Stay safe,
Stay safe.
home,
Stay happy.
stay happy, and you know, just start a YouTube channel. Who cares? Enjoy yourself. This is the only time you're ever gonna have like this again. So we love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Until next time,
Work hard,
dream big, eat cake. First time. Love you guys. Bye.